very much for coming today. It's a very special day and we're rather sad. We're rather sad because Tim has been a tremendous asset to the team. And I thought we're very delighted. We're delighted to welcome Estelle back today, and we're delighted to welcome some service users and clients and colleagues. So thank you all very much indeed for coming. Many volunteer faces as well, trustee team members. We've got a few photographs of Tim. But I thought it would be fun to share.
Could we ask Tim to just move round, Miriam?
Yes, Tim would come
would you like to?
Chair of honour.
I'll see your reaction. I'll see your reaction.
Hang on, if I turn that one,
So Tim, sadly, it's time to say goodbye. Oh!
need to get peace and quiet for a while then.
But the good news, congratulations Tim! Hooray! We are delighted that you have an interesting new job to progress your career. But we're very, very sorry to be losing you. Look out, Portsmouth! I have to say, before I officially joined, Estelle told me that this charming young man who joined as the apprentice back in 2014 had just been made a provisional offer of a job, but of course it was subject to reference checking. Well, I have to say, I'm really rather pleased that the MOD are not terribly efficient at reference checking, because I've had the pleasure of working with Tim for the last nearly 4 months, whilst all of this process has been ongoing. So here is Tim, right back in the early days, immediately showing his willingness to turn his hand to whatever the day required. And I'm not sure what's going on. It looks like tea preparation.
He was a lot thinner then, Tim.
But of course, what most people know Tim as is the ever-smiling face at reception, and maybe that photograph, he does have a look of concentration. Actually, I think I've cropped somebody out of the photograph that he's sitting next to. But I think the thing that everybody values Tim so much for is his sunny disposition, his ever cheerful personality, and even when things don't quite go to plan, his ability to make a joke, rise above it, get on with it, and we're really going to miss that quality. We're going to really miss that quality.
If you can put my jokes, then you should be alright with Chrissy's.
You leave me out of it.
Well, of course, Tim has been involved in many things over the time. Now, I don't remember this, but there are some of you who will remember this campaign, Wear Bright for Sight. And there is Tim wearing a, you probably can't see because of the light lamps, but it's a fairly spectacularly gaudy shirt, I have to say. So truly living up to that one. But he's always been very actively involved in fundraising. I think this was a picture from Holyrood Hall the year before last. And of course networking, using his charm, using his contacts, extracting prizes and
I won't say where it came from.
I think the print is too small, so they can't read the details about what you can and can't have when you're being cremated.
That's all right.
But of course, the thing that we know Tim for is his flexibility, always willing to go the extra mile, or in fact, most famously, going all the way to Weymouth. That's another story, but there is no other team member that would have so gaily, when I phoned up on a Sunday night and said, Tim, we've got a little bit of a problem. Do you think you could get up at the crack of dawn tomorrow and just jump off on a ferry and a train and just head to Weymouth? No problem, he said, no problem. And again, you know, that's a very special attribute. We're going to find it very hard to replace that level of dedication, willingness to go the extra mile, and commitment to the charity. So we are seriously going to miss that. But I don't want to give the impression that Tim is without fault.
I knew that was coming.
There are some who've questioned his sartorial elegance on rare occasions. occasions, I have to say. Indeed, where did he get that hat? What am I talking about? Well, oh no, they're all wearing them. This was a Christmas collection. Sorry, for those who are further back in the room, this is a Christmas collection, and you may not be able to appreciate how truly dreadful the hats are that various people are wearing. I think actually Ruth is possibly one of the few people in that picture who is not wearing a tasteless hat. But of course we equally know that Tim does know how to dress in style when the occasion requires. And we also know that he knows how to put on the charm and has always acted as an excellent ambassador.
That photo was just before the Secret Service just about shot 4 blokes smiling marquees.
And we've got a few other nice photographs here. The volunteer celebration of 2016, a lovely picture of the team. And then, what a great team, the Christmas storytelling at Newport Minster in 2006. And then more recently, into the slightly more garish clothing here, our Hawaiian themed celebration, hosted quite recently. And we've just put those photos together because, Tim, we're really going to miss you. So I think I would just like to say, on behalf of everybody here, if you'd like to raise your glasses, and we would just like to make a toast. Good luck, Tim. Warmest wishes from all of us here at IWSB.
Thank you.
Tim.
Yeah. To Tim.
Oh, I don't normally do long stories too
Uh,
much.
I might have something to say about that.
Don't listen to Chris. But no, it's been, I think we worked out, it's about 3.5 years I've been with the charity. There's certainly been some interesting times through it. There probably are quite a few stories I could come up with. But it's certainly been an experience. It's been a lot of the experience I'll take forward with me to my new job. I am sad to be leaving, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to the challenges and hopefully the next step, going to the mainland and sort of going on with life really. So, but thank you very much.
I'd like to say a few words, if I may, please, as chairman, about son of Chris. Tim. Biggest thing I thought when in the shadows photos, I was waiting for a shot of Tim in his shorts. Now you missed a good treat there, because if we're ever going to have a knobbly knee contest, I would have said to Tim, come along, join in, and then I'll share the prize money with him. Anyway, a more serious note, as chairman of trustees, I'd like to thank Tim very much for the very necessary face of the society in reception when people come. You've got a lot of people will miss you, I know that, clients. And we just will miss you so much, Tim, and just wish you all the best in your new job.
Thank you.
That's all I want to say. Okay, mate? It's all the best.
Thank you. Cheers.
And of course we do have some rather nice gifts that many of you here have contributed to, so we will...
Miriam, can Julie say a few words?
Yes,
please?
yes, certainly,
Sorry,
certainly. Certainly. Oh, yeah, you have to make your presents. You have to make your presents. Your new dress.
Well, can I just say that in all those photographs, you never saw the Tim that I know. Tim has, since we opened the shop in Newport 2.5 years ago, been our constant go-between. And if anyone's going to miss him, I'm going to miss him, because he was always at the end of the telephone, and whenever I said to him, Tim, there's a rail of frocks, I knew there was an intake of breath. Believe you me. I could hear, even though my hearing's not brilliant, I could hear that intake of breath, but he never failed us. If he couldn't get it down there, he knew a man like Alan who could get it down. I've been in today to prepare the last rail because I'm worried sick he won't do anything for the next 10 days or however long he's here. But genuinely, it is hard to connect a retail shop in the town to an organisation. And Tim managed to bridge that gap for us girls down there. Always sunny, always smiling. Yes, sunny, I think is the word they missed him. You were always sunny, you were always great fun. I bought you a silly little nothing, so you remember us, and I will miss you.
Cheers, thank you, Judy.
There you are.
There was actually one time.
He didn't always wear the frock, but when he came in the door, carrying it.
There was one time I managed to get out of a parking ticket.
It's just a long story.
I pulled up outside the front of the shop, so there were quite a few dresses to get out of the boot, and the parking warden didn't believe me that I was delivering to the shop. And when I opened the boot and he saw all the dresses, he took one look at me and said, "It's all right, mate, don't worry."
Has anyone else got anything to say before we get on to the formal bit? No? Thank you very much.
Lovely. Well, which bit should we start with? Let's start with cards.
Thank you.
And presents. I've got presents. We're going to invite you to open them at your leisure.
I'm guessing that's Chris at the top of it.
Yeah, come round.
Tim, can you in that side so we can see?
So I'm used to hiding in corners out the way.
Better.
Thank you.
Peruse those when you go
Yeah.
home.
I'll have a proper look through later on. That's lovely. Thank you.
I have to say there are some really lovely good luck wishes within that card.
Yes, that's lovely. I will have a proper look through later. That's lovely. Thank you. That's lovely. I'm not quite sure. It's one of the rare occasions I'm not actually quite sure what to say, to be honest. Much to Chris's delight. That'll probably document, so I'll be reminded of that for years to come. But
It's recorded, I've got it.
no, but thank you very much. Thank you. I am sad to be leaving, but excited to be going to new challenges. It's certainly been an experience, and I will be dropping back in from time to time. So you're not getting rid of me that quickly. But no, thank you for all the help and support of different people through the years and all the stories and Alan's jokes as well. Certainly, I don't think anybody could fit in more jokes from a drive back from Dress for Less to here. In about 5 minutes, we had about 2 years worth of jokes in one go. And so Monday afternoons won't be quite the same, Maureen.
That killed him.
Especially when you tell the postman to get his shorts off.
You like to get his shorts off.
Maureen tried to, she always tells the story that she was going to tell him to put his trousers on because it was a cold day, but she forgot to tell him to put his trousers back on. So it was a get your shorts off nipper, I think, was it?
It's on the Wight, isn't it, nipper?
But certainly, and the laughs I've had certainly working with the team here, and certainly when Estelle was here as well, all the events and things, and like I said earlier, with the time we almost had Secret Service members shooting the Island marquees. When they suddenly saw the man going for his jacket pocket, they went pretty quick. But no, some of the events that have happened over the past few years, there's been all sorts going on, and I said there's stories that we'd be here for years. But yeah, thank you very much, and I certainly miss my time here. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's it. I'll run out of words.
I thought you would take early retirement.
I'd love to. If I could do that, it'd be cracking. Yeah.
So your presents
Your presents
Can I-
await.
Right, let's have a look. I'll start around this way. I'm not one for keeping wrapping paper, I'm afraid.
They're still complaining they can't see you, Tim. Stand that side.
Oh.
I'll make good use of that one.
There's two there, just in case you break one. Plan B.
That's right, I can make good use of that. I've got plenty of whiskey that can go in that one. I can make very good use of that one as well, actually. Not that I drink that much, if I'm honest, but thank you.
Keep it from your dad.
That's what he doesn't drink that, funny enough. No. If it was port, it'd be a different story.
Okay.
Oh, blimey. I won't quite tell you, because no my luck, I'll end up sending to the winds, but there's quite a lot of money in that one. But thank you very much for that. Yeah.
It's all Greek drachmas. Black pen coins that Lee gives me.
Thank you for that, Julie. That's lovely. That's brilliant. There's certainly a few memories and stories.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell? Shall I pass it on, Randy? Read out.
Cut. Right. Yeah, that's all right.
Certainly could use that one. Funny enough, I've got to play face tonight. That's brilliant. That's lovely.
You've got to be nice to me, I've got to make it up.
No, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm quite sure that's some words, really.